Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm just gonna be kind of ranting to you guys today about my thoughts on cancel culture and social media and just pop culture in general. So as you know, we've had a lot of, Jeffree Star is canceled, James Charles is canceled, Logan Paul is canceled parties. Some of them I wholeheartedly agree with, like Logan Paul, he can suck a dick. Like people who are continuously like homophobic or racist or just toxic for the community, like Logan Paul is one great example. But to a certain extent, the cancel culture is very toxic on social media, well, specifically Twitter, because that's the main place that I usually see these cancel parties. Of course it's gonna spread through other social medias and stuff, but I mainly see it on Twitter because I'm on Twitter all the time. But I think it's important to take a step back and actually talk about it. So basically I want to bring some points of like just what I think. First off, I think actively searching out for people's mistakes and past tweets and like stuff like that is very toxic. Yes, it's important to bring that to light, just to say like, hey, you need to apologize, like you may have apologized before, but like we'd appreciate it if you did it again. But like actively trying to cancel their careers for something that happened so long ago is really kind of petty in a way, because people change, and I wholeheartedly believe people can change because I've seen it for myself. I think people who want to change will do so and will actively take steps into changing certain aspects about themselves, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally. Like for me, for example, I used to be like really angry at the world, and I just like my high school friends, my best friend can attest to this, that there was a mad AYANNA, there was an angry AYANNA at one point. I just kind of chilled out and like realized that I was being really toxic, not only to other people but to myself. I was creating my own downfall in a way, and I had to stop because I was seeing the effects of me being angry all the time. 1, being angry all the time. 2, causing myself more stress. 3, it was just very toxic. As a black woman especially, you don't really want to be angry black woman stereotype, but of course it happens. People have emotions, which it shouldn't be a stereotype, but I didn't want to perpetuate it even more. I try to be as calm as possible in any situation, and there is a certain everybody want to be active today. There's a certain stereotype with black women, black people, but there are people who change. Okay, so there is Laura Lee. Everybody knows about the whole Laura Lee makeup drama. If you don't, I'll link some more detailed videos of what's going on, but I'll give you a brief overview. So Laura Lee tweeted some things about black people, and I'll put the actual tweets up. She was saying just some very stereotypical and racist things. She gave an apology. Now, in Laura's case, if she would have just apologized genuinely and like seemed like she cared more, then I feel like maybe it wouldn't have been as bad. But because Laura gave a bullshit apology, she was faking like crying, and like in her video, there's I'll link the video. She deleted it, but I'm sure the video is still somewhere on the internet. It's the internet, it's gonna be up forever. She just gave like a bullshit apology, and I wasn't having it. And I used to really like Laura Lee, Manny MUA, and like all these other makeup artists, but like once all that stuff happened, Gabriel Zamora posted his My Truth video. I kind of sided more with Gabby because I just felt Gabby was being more genuine. Gabby really never had a reason to lie. Gabby said he fucked up, and he admitted it and apologized, and is taking steps to build towards like a better reputation. And I just kind of sided more with Gabby, and I really like Gabby's videos. I don't know, I just felt like he was more genuine in his apology. I used to watch Manny MUA too, so, and you can have your own opinions. You want, like, you're entitled to your own opinion. Me personally, I just kind of sided more with Gabby, aka Gabriel Zamora. And I'll link, like, if you don't know who he is, I'll put like all the links to everybody, and the whole explanation will be in the description. You can check that out if you want to hear more about what happened. If you don't know what happened, they kind of fell out over some stuff that happened with Jeffree Star. There are more detailed videos on YouTube. You can search them up of what exactly happened. Yeah, and I think back to the seeking out old tweets and stuff to cancel people's careers. Like the thing that happened with Kevin Hart was a big thing. He was gonna host the Oscars, and the next day after he announced it, these old tweets, old homophobic tweets resurfaced. And I think because like in a way was kind of targeted, because like, why wouldn't these have come out anytime before? Like, this is a huge deal. He's hosting the award show. It just kind of seemed weird. But Kevin really has worked towards, like, Kevin used to have a lot of like racy jokes as well, not like race, but like kind of offensive jokes as well, and he's changed up his style because of that. He's been told, he's been educated. He went on Ellen, who was an openly gay woman. Hey guys, I'm seeing as I'm editing that it made some general statements about like Ellen being an openly gay woman and Kevin Hart, and I do know that not one person dictates the experiences, opinions, and general body, or does not represent the general opinion of one community, whether it be Black, LGBT, whatever. Just because Ellen accepts his apology doesn't mean you have to, and so on and so forth. Just want to make a disclaimer. Hope you enjoy. Talked it out with her, and I felt like he was genuine in his remorse and his apology, and I feel like he's worked so hard to like get to, not only for his career, but to change how people see him. It just kind of sucks that like people actively sought out, and not just for Kevin, but like for people in general, people actively set out to find these tweets or like old posts or whatever, old videos or whatever, and actively like try to cancel people's careers. And yes, it is very important to recognize the homophobia, the racism, the xenophobia in general of these people and correct them and make sure they learn. But once they've learned, that's it. Like, once they've learned, have actively showed interest in changing and trying to better their character, I feel like it shouldn't be a problem anymore. The apology is the first step. The next step is taking real action to show that you're genuinely sorry or remorseful for what you've done or said or whatever. Once they've taken those steps, I feel like we shouldn't keep bringing it up, and it's very toxic to keep bringing it up. In a sense, kind of like how, say you're in a relationship and your significant other cheats on you. The first step is the apology and getting over the initial heartbreak and getting over the initial like kind of awkwardness of it. The next step is taking steps to show that I'm loyal and I'm faithful. And if you've forgiven that person, you shouldn't keep bringing that up. And I know like relationships are different, but I'm trying to make a comparison in the sense that once you've taken steps to prove that you've changed, I feel like it shouldn't be brought up again. Now, if you continuously bring it up, that's something in your relationship that you gotta work on, or in yourself, or maybe y'all should just break up. And kind of like in the social aspect, maybe you can just stop standing if you can't get over it, or if it just really bothers you. That's your choice. That's your prerogative. I'm not saying that's wrong, but I feel like personally I wouldn't keep bringing it up, because they've taken those steps to change. They've taken steps to show that they're a different person, and once they do that, I feel like it's not as big as a deal as when the initial news hit. That makes sense. And this rant was kind of like all over the place, so I'm really sorry if it doesn't make any sense. I just kind of want to talk about it. I'll be back to more happy videos and fun videos next week. I'm doing a video, well, next upload. I'm not gonna say next week because I don't know exactly when I'm gonna upload it, because I'm trying to just upload and not confine myself to the weekly thing or something like that, just so I can just upload and just try to get back on track, and then see if I can do weekly, and then so on and so forth. But if you enjoyed this video, if you agreed with anything else I said, even if you disagree, let me know in the comments below. If you want me to do more rant videos, make sure you give this a big thumbs up, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. If you want to follow me on my social media, all those in the description below. My Twitter and Instagram are at versaceyaya. My Snapchat is Yana Loves You. If you want to see kind of behind the scenes things, see what I'm up to in my life, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna be doing a video with my boyfriend, so I'm going to introduce you guys to him. I mentioned him in my last video, but I didn't really introduce you guys to him. And so, like, a lot of people know about him just because I post him on my social media. So y'all know he's alive. Y'all know he's real, but I never, like, introduced him. His name is David, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't cause too much controversy. But yeah, sound off in the comments what you think. Let's have a healthy dialogue. Any hate, any racial slurs, any of that will be deleted and blocked. don't even start it. We're not doing that shit 2019. I know it's February, damn near March. 2019, we're not doing that bullshit. Get over it. Love you guys. Bye.